Good morning, Steel. My name is CornPop16. Today we're watching a UGC Steel match. We're going to watch the Pancake Pals try to take on the yellow Pubmarine. Joining me today is going to be Octagon. How's it going, Octagon?
It's going pretty well. Excited for this match. Never actually seen a Pubmarine play before, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Pubmarine has scrimmed Pancake Pals a couple of times. Once or twice, I think. And if I recall, it usually goes in Pubmarine's favor, so not looking too great for Pancake Pals, if I'm remembering my records correctly. Steepy Steel, bit of a different map from every other map we've seen. 5 points is attack and defend. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this map?
Honestly, I never really played this much in my young pub days, and now that I'm playing competitive, I have to say I'm not a fan of Steel.
Yeah, that seems to be what most people end up saying. At least the people that I talk to, they generally don't like Steel. It's a very hard map, I think. It's a very complicated map, especially for new players in these lower divisions. Like, it can be really complicated. You need a lot of coordination. And so it's definitely one that a lot of teams struggle with. Maybe these two teams struggle with as well.
Yeah.
Looking at both teams' records, both of these teams have gone 2-2 so far in the season, 1-2 and lost 2. I believe Pancake Pals are placed slightly higher, just because they had a little bit worse of a, or a bit better of a loss against one of their teams. I believe they're sitting like 0.25 points ahead of Yellow Pubmarine, but definitely very close in terms of score. Hopefully close in terms of skill as well. I know I was just listening to the pregame here. I don't think you were there, but at least for Pancake Pals, it looks like we are starting here.
Yeah. This is, I do believe, the first match with Dashi on Sniper for Pancake Pals.
Yes, Dashi, brand new Sniper sub for Pancake Pals. I know him pretty well. I think he's a pretty decent sniper. He's going to be filling in just thanks to some roster changes that have happened recently in the Pancake Pals team. So looking pretty standard setup so far from what I'm seeing, at least. You noticing anything different or strange or noteworthy?
No, it just seems combos holding A.
Yeah.
They're gonna do probably a light hold.
I see Demo. Is Demo running the Tide Turner?
He is running the Tide Turner. It's an interesting choice.
Yeah, he managed to get up on this little platform here. So that's definitely an interesting strategy. We're going to see what happens right as they open those gates here. He's going to be spamming pills into there. Really don't want their Demo to go down, as he's going to back up pretty much instantly. Oracle going to go down there.
First frag falls for the red team. Take out the scout.
Yeah,
Scout's trade.
But they lost their scout. Like, that's really not a good trade for Yellow Submarine or Pubmarine. Like, that's gonna be a much longer respawn time.
They lose their heavy as well.
Oh wow. Yeah, not a great A hold really. The point of an A hold is you don't really want to die and you don't want to get forced. And I mean, the med didn't die.
He's trying to get on point.
Oh yeah, and he
goes down.
Shut down by Wrench. So really good A push by the Pancake Pals. They got a lot of good frags there. You can see there's like a 20-second respawn time for their Demo.
Their soldiers running a Liberty launcher.
Huh. Alright, a lot of interesting weapon choices. If Pancake Pals are smart, they're going to push this right away while the Demo's down. Might not quite have enough time, as the Demo's just respawning now.
Looks like Pancake Pals have control of lobby. Their flank.
Yep, looking at the flank back here. They have been caught out, though. The Demo, again, still not with this combo. Kind of trying to deal with this flank. A couple of frags going in favor of Yellow Pubmarine.
Pancake Pals is... Oh, their med went down.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That was just getting that headshot onto the medic. Really unfortunate for Pancake Pals. Mike's going to be respawning, and they're at 100% disadvantage. Dashi did get that sniper in return, but not quite fast enough, as Crux is going to go down there with 100%.
Oh, the drop is always unfortunate.
So now Pancake Pals might be looking for some kind of dry push here, maybe. I don't know. They should probably just hang back and build, honestly. Like, there's not much they can do. Oh my god.
Oh, they're playing pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Crux goes down again.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Pancake Pals need to protect this medic. I mean, First time he was standing at a sniper sight line, he really shouldn't have been doing that. The second time, they're just playing really aggressive, and the soldier did a great job of taking advantage of that. This has not been... It was a good A point, but it's not been a good anything else for Pancake Pals so far.
Yeah.
We see Meta, the red scout, on A. He's just kind of watching the spawn. I'm not sure if he's just calling information or if he's planning to go for some pick somewhere. But they do have a scout on E.
Probably just putting some pressure there. Not
Yeah,
bad.
definitely. The demo seems to be spending a lot of time concentrating on the flank here in the E corridor. But can't see that Pancake Pals are taking much advantage. They can't really do that without Uber charge, so hopefully gonna be building eventually.
And Dashy goes down, so now they have no counter snipes.
Yeah, it can be pretty hard to push this point without a sniper, or at least like as long as their sniper's still up. Their sniper's really aggressive right now. He's just looking down this like corridor.
Oh, he's so hurt, but he's gonna get out.
Oh, and then Mac goes down to the spy. There's just so many people dying here for Pancake Pals. They're just needlessly bleeding.
Really a good hold by Pubmarine.
Yeah, but Mac is just spawning now, and they do have 100% Uber. And they're 2 up right now, or they've got 2 advantage, so looks like they might be making a play here. Soldier trades for the sniper. Definitely a good trade.
Oh, looks like they're just gonna use.
Oh, yep, they are gonna be popping in right now. Spamming some stickies. The counter pop does come out. Gun gets sapped, and Pyro's just air blasting this Uber all the way back. Nobody's really touching them. They're not getting a whole lot of ground, but they have forced them to back off. They are in control of this point area, kind of. There's no real presence from Yellow Pubmarine, as they're not really gonna get any frags with that, but they are gonna force them out. And actually, I lied. They did get the NG.
On Crux.
Ooh.
Oh.
Good job by Tangelos to stop that.
Health.
But now Spy's on him a little bit. Again, Tangelos cleaning that up.
Indeed. And it looks like they maybe... Oh, Soldier tries to bump. No, he couldn't pull it out.
Yeah, Tangelos gets a 5th kill there. He's doing a really good job here. He's got quite good ping. And does look like this is going to be Pancake Pals taking the 2nd point. So, little bit of a trouble pushing that. But they did eventually get it. So, good for them. It's going to be a 7:21 time for B point.
And yeah. I mean... It's probably a little bit higher than they would have liked.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see what they can do. They might be going Abe, A-B-E.
No, it appears as though they're pushing in to C.
Yeah, demo. They just dropped their demo though to the scout.
Yeah,
no matter where they're pushing, that's not gonna be good.
Too.
Oh, jeez. And the demo with the charge and charge.
Oh, and
he gets forced.
Alone.
Yep. That's going to be the demo and the scout forcing him. He's going to find his heavy, so that scout's not going to be able to chase him to his death, but really unfortunate. That's going to be about a 40% advantage, something like that for Yellow Pubmarine. So those are really good force by the scout and demo from Yellow Pubmarine.
And the
that type
demo
turn seems
goes down.
to be working out. Ooh, to the melee from the sniper.
Yep.
So they're going to be kind of spamming up here. Maybe Meta
Dashy takes out the gun on E.
Okay, alright, so pushing E is definitely a possibility. We do see a very aggressive spot again from this Jush sniper here. But he's backing up. Scout trying to do something here. No, they're both. Jush gonna go down and Scout gonna run away.
Oh, Quick's on the med.
Ooh, yes he is. Unfortunate.
Takes him
Shuckle
low, but he dies.
Yeah, Shuckle ending up taking him down there. Looks like they're still pretty adamant about pushing C points. And the pop does actually come out here. We're going to see Mac charging in. They're going to get the demo down right away. And they do still have Uber the Pubmarines, but the Pyro's up here and he's just going to be air blasting that heavy back. Pyro is going to die though, and now that's a fully Ubered heavy on this point, but now Pangelos is going to come in. He is going to lose that heavy v heavy though, and it's Medic and heavy versus Medic v demo. Mac is going to get really low. Oh, and the demo goes down.
Crux is alone.
Yeah, just all the combo just died there at unfortunate times, you know, really unfortunate that we saw Walter couldn't really air blast that Pyro, and then Tangelos died to the heavy, and then Mac died to the heavy. Really good work by the heavy, and then
Crux goes down to the scout.
Yes. Oh, jeez. That scout's doing so much work for Yellow Pubmarine right now.
He is top scoring.
Yeah, it's going to be a good job by Walter to take him down, but again, not quite soon enough, as time is ticking down for Pancake Pals.
Yes, he is.
And actually, do you see the teleporter exit for Yellow Pubmarine? It's a very sneaky telly.
Have they used it yet?
I don't think so. Not that I've seen at least, but definitely gonna be watching that.
Yeah.
See what I can do. And we see Crux is actually with the flank here in lobby. That's a little bit strange positioning. He's not with his combo. I don't know if that was a bit of a mistake there by him. Maybe took a wrong telly somewhere.
It's a possibility. Are they still going for the... No, it looks like they may be just going for E.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the medic's a bit split up from the rest of his combo. So, I feel like this is going to be a bit of a problem for them. Dash doing a good job taking down Hellowick. The pyro there, but... Oh, and did Crux just go down again? Yes, he did.
Oh, the sniper Dashi goes down as well.
Ugh.
This is not looking too good for the Pancake Pals right now.
No, I didn't quite see how Crux died there, but really unfortunate for her Pancake Pals. They need to protect their medic more. They need to have their medic in a place where he will survive. And Jurgen gonna get the Tide Turner bottle kill on that heavy.
Mm. I don't know, their just combo isn't sticking together that well with Crux. He just keeps getting lost.
Yeah, but they seem to be together now. We just see Demo just kind of spamming in here. They're all together finally. One big happy combo family.
And they have the soldier coming up behind them.
Oh, fun.
Sniper's there as well.
Yeah, that is use of that surprise telly that they've got there. Hopefully Pancake Pals will be able to clue in like there's a telly there.
I don't think they saw it.
No, they did not. They didn't find it strange that there was a sniper
behind the combo. They're coming in.
Oh yeah, they used milk and they used conch.
Oh, and Crux drops.
Crux.
That flank is just destroying them right now.
Yeah, this meta scout is doing so much work. He's not top scoring anymore, but he's just getting so many picks on this med and just really saving this game for his team. We see Pancake Pals flank on this point. They're going to be absolutely destroyed by Gemicide. And, yeah, really, really not going well for them. This is going to be a pretty long time if they even manage to cap E, which I don't know if they can at this point.
I think it takes full 45 seconds on point, I believe.
Okay.
To cap it.
So yeah, definitely still possible. They're storming onto C point here. Looks like they kind of caught the combo out of positions. They're going to just take C. So that's definitely a good sign.
Meta is just going ham on the flank.
Did he just get another pick?
He picked the sniper.
Alright, that's definitely a big pick.
Still fighting off soldier. Like, he's crazy.
Yeah,
he takes down the scout. Oh, he gets taken down finally.
Jeez. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They really need to find some kind of an answer to that. Again, Jurgen gonna get the Tide Turner bottle kill on Dashi. So, you know, you lose the stickies, but it's kind of working out for them.
Looks like they're gonna push to D.
Yeah, they're coming down Death Hallway. They have been called out. And again, the demo's behind. He's on the medic. Gets him to force.
Force to use.
Yeah, now they're going to be storming this D point with this full Uber. They do already have 5x on this point. So they're probably going to be able to take it here.
Is 4 health by himself.
Oh, jeez,
Death
yes.
Hallway, and he's staying alive.
He is? Oh.
Oh, he died. Yeah.
But they got D.
The cap, though.
And there's only 3 up for both teams.
11 minutes to cap 4 points. That's pretty long.
That is, it's definitely holdable, and you know they still have to cap E points, so definitely not the greatest offense. It's still going. They can. I don't think it's impossible at this point. They really shouldn't give up.
Blue is running the quick fix.
Okay. Yeah, I have heard. Yeah, I've heard Crux really has been trying that out a couple times in scrims. It's been kind of working out for them. I guess they just decided they really want this.
Be careful and watch out for this spy.
Yeah, because of that quick fix, they're gonna have a massive advantage. But they're going up against, you know, a pyro or a demo, a sentry gun. So they really need to push now while they have that huge 60% advantage.
And Crux uses the quick fix there.
All right, but Mac did go down. They got the demo with it. They really need to get on this point, though. They need to just get that sentry gun down. Yeah, they didn't really do anything with that quick fix Uber.
Yeah, I believe the demo was spamming them out and Crux had to pop.
Yeah, I think that might have been what happened. The two demos ended up trading, as well as the Uber dying, but technically a good trade, but not when you factor in the Uber force with it.
Yeah. It looks like the Doctor has good positioning on the combo, and he's going for a stab. And he gets the stab. Red Medic drops.
Oh, nicely done. Yeah, that wasn't actually a drop, 98%.
Oh, was it not?
98%.
Oh,
so
close.
Basically a drop, yeah. I believe they were like just initiating a push onto the Pancake combo. But great work by Doctor, coordinating with the push. Things were a little hectic, and he totally capitalized on that.
It was some great positioning.
Yep. But now maybe Gem? No, he's gonna die for that. As well as Meta, so the entire flank down. And Walter's just spamming out with his fire, making sure that they can't really get anything. Pancake Pals really need to push with this full Uber advantage they've got.
I'm not sure. Their combo's holding lobby, but like fighting towards D.
Yeah, I don't know if they understand that they already have capped D. Like that's blue, guys.
Yeah.
Wrench
They popped the quick fix going in.
So here they come. Angel's in that good position. They're gonna get the demo down, but really good job backing out. They still haven't gotten the sentry gun down, so nobody's gonna be able to stand on this point as the sniper goes down for your Pancake Pals.
It's really vital for them to push last with the sentry down.
Yeah, but I don't think this quick fix has been working out for them. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it hasn't appeared to do much when they Ubered. And now Red comes in with the Uber. Crux gets away into lobby.
Yeah, really good job by Crux to be able to get away from that. But he's already got 100%, so maybe that
It looks like the sentry is down, so they're gonna put some pressure onto the point.
Okay. Yeah, Quick gonna go down
Quick
though.
just goes down.
Honestly, maybe they should just like walk onto the point. Like with that quick fix, they're gonna have no knockback. Oh, although they did pop it somewhere.
Oh. Scouts on Crux. He's not doing much.
Yeah. Oh. Crux does go down. Unfortunately, Chicken not able to protect his medic. So really unfortunate with that. Scout is gonna pick up that frag.
But their medic goes down as well on Red.
Oh, okay. All right.
He jumped in the fight with his crossbow there. Did
all right.
not work out too well for him.
Questionable plays there, but
I'm not sure. I feel like holding lobby is probably not their best option here.
You know, I'd have to agree with that.
D.
I think if they maybe push through C, and then they'd have like a better angle. And the combo then just has to walk so much longer or farther. Like, you just have to spam out from really one entrance. If they
Blue's combo is just getting destroyed. Oh, Crux is alone. Scouts on him. He goes for the taunt kill and dies.
Yeah. I don't really agree with that taunt kill there, personally.
Yeah.
And now Walter doing his best to deflect as much spam as he can.
Quick takes down the sentry, but the Pyro's gonna get him, it looks like. Yeah.
Alright, well.
Their combo's holding very aggressive in lobby.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time.
And it looks like Pancake Pals is coming to meet it.
I feel like this is the perfect time just to rotate through, you know, connect your elbow. And just get a really good, just kind of wraparound. Especially since this push isn't working for them.
Their flank is going right there now. But, I mean, with the sentry there, I don't think there's much they're going to be able to do. That sentry's going to be level 3. Oh, there it is. It's 3.
Yeah, and the Uber's going to come out from the yellow Pubmarine as Pancake Pal combo just going to be running away. Again, Meta the Scout just cleaning up. He's going to take it down Tangelos, and now he's going to take Mac as well. Crux is going to escape with his life, but I believe he's still on Quick Fix.
No. He has switched to Medgun now.
Okay.
He has about 50%.
And the combo is rotating over to the
there
BC.
We go. I think that might be a good idea.
I do as well. I feel like this could be a really good change for them to maybe cap this point. They do only have a minute and a half left, so they really got to be fast. But it's been called already. I think we see the demo already spamming them out here.
They lose Dashi.
Alright, they do have a pretty big advantage, so if they're going to push, like, this is the push that's looking the best for them right now.
Oh, and the sniper gets the Huntsman headshot.
Oh, and Crux goes down. That's a drop.
Oh, no.
That's a drop.
Oh, that's not good for the Pancake Pals, and if they can't get on the point in the next 15 or so seconds, they can't do it. Just the time cap
Well, that
They don't have
time
enough
has
time?
overtime, so if they
Oh,
stay on the
that's true.
point, yeah, because it's the pub time, right? But even still,
I
like,
believe so, yeah.
this time is really not looking good for them, for the Pancake Pals, that is. Great job by Cherno
Yeah.
Beta to drop the med, but 40
Doctor
seconds.
goes for a sap on the gun. Oh, he doesn't get it though.
Interesting choice of the Huntsman to be run by Josh the Sniper.
Yeah.
Seemed to be working out for them. He did get a nice frag.
Red Medic runs in with the Blutsauger. He's
Feeling
gonna go
pretty
down.
confident. Yeah. Feel like they're just kind of messing with Pancake Pals at this point. It's not really much that Pancake Pals can do. They've got the scout near this point, but with that sentry gun up, like, the flank can't really do anything. Like, unless Chicken spams it out, but there's a pyro standing next to it. Really just not looking too good.
Really. And I think that's the round for the yellow Pubmarine.
Yep. That's gonna be 4 points in 11 minutes for yellow Pubmarine.
And that is a very good time for them.
Oh yeah. Basically, so now if yellow Pubmarine takes E at all, of course they win.
Yep.
Or if they take 4 points in 11 minutes, they win. So we could get to a situation where Pancake Pals are forced to defend D point, which is not usually a point you spend much resources to defend, but definitely something that is possible.
Yeah. I thought from the beginning of that round, with all the frags that fell on A, Pancake Pals would have had a bit easier time on B, but they just Pubmarine came back and just held it really well.
Yeah, they definitely had a good push on A, but A is such a small portion of this map. I guess it wasn't a good indication of what was to come, as Pancake Pals really can't be happy with that time.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
See the soldier actually on B here, very in a sneaky spot, but it doesn't look like any of the yellow Pubmarines going B, as they're all gonna storm onto A. We're gonna see how many people now die.
Oh boy, snipers go down, heavy goes down for red.
Yeah,
They're
work
just
by
gonna
the
back
spy.
off.
Yeah, so even a better A push looks like Doctor might be going for something. Nah, he's just gonna be sitting behind eerily watching the combo, and the entire team for that matter. Looks like they're all going drop down. Very interesting strategy. Not one that's commonly used.
I'm just watching is that Valtari or Chicken on Soldier?
That's Chicken.
Chicken's spot. I really want it to be useful, but I don't think it's going to be.
I don't think so either. The entire team has already basically taken B with both Uber exchanges coming off here. Blue Pyro doing a really good job of just air blasting that combo away. And
Oh, but Chicken does get the med. He goes down to the heavy though.
Great commitment by Chicken to actually stay on that and take that med down. That's going to be... Although, looking at the scoreboard now, Pancake Pals are almost wiped, with Doctor being the only remaining player.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's going to be probably an Abe push coming out of yellow Pubmarine then. If you see the
It's a
soldier getting
safe
ready
bet.
to whip.
Yeah, it looks like it.
We see so many people going down.
Oh no, it does appear as though they're going to see.
Okay, alright.
Combo is.
Wrench getting a nice Widowmaker kill on the other NG there. But now they're storming onto C, and there's really nothing Pancake Pals can do. They have about a 10% disadvantage, not huge enough to do anything with.
Tangelus. Oh no, he gets away into spawn. Oh, he burns right on the resup locker.
So close, so sad. Now that
This
Splendor's
time
gonna be
is just
trapped.
so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Pancake Pals, I don't know, they just have to get... I want to say more aggressive, but I'm not... Oh, Crux goes down to the scout again.
Oh, jeez.
That is not good.
No, and now that's 1 point that needs to be capped in 8 minutes. And it can be either point as well.
Yep.
Pancake Pals need to get people on here, but they're just being spawn camped by the heavy and the demo.
And it looks like,
flanking around.
they're just putting pressure on both points.
Yeah, flank him around, but they didn't get any frags with that. Shako went down to Tangelos, but that's 3x on the point. Guys, if they take this, you lose.
Well, yeah.
That's GG.
That was-
That's
Yeah.
that's first half, though. There's a second half.
There's there's a chance they could come back.
I believe that the Pancake Pals have the potential to
I want
come
to
back.
believe.
Really huge player in this. MVP in my eyes has got to be Meta the Scout, just doing so much work.
Yeah, I would
Getting
agree with you there.
So many picks.
I mean, it's not all Crux's fault, but he has definitely well, I'm not sure how many times he's dropped, but he's went down a lot, and that's really hurt the Pancake Pals, I think.
Yeah, I think it's definitely in part Crux, in part the rest of the team, or the rest of the combo, just not doing the best job of protecting him. But, yeah, it's really unfortunate. This is not been the closest match, of course. Pancake Pals, like, they're doing alright. Like, they're not doing awful other than just how often their med's going down. But any standout players on the Pancake Pals that you've seen?
I haven't really been watching their flank too much. I should probably do some more of that next match, or next round. Sorry. I don't know. I mean, I think the biggest play I saw was Doctor getting that med on an he almost had Uber and then he just picked him.
Yeah, I remember that. That was, I think it was at like 98%. That was really good work by Doctor.
Yeah.
But other than that, Doctor was playing pretty passive, just kind of relay information, watch for picks and stuff like that, which isn't necessarily a bad way to play Spy, but it's not the flashy kind, and it's not the game-changing kind for sure.
Yeah.
But Tangelos, I noticed, was doing pretty decent alright as far as combo goes. Obviously, his med did die a lot, and you gotta think that's at least in part his fault, being the heavy. But I saw him get a couple decent frags, and there were times where he did protect his medic. I saw a couple times he managed to take down that scout, so...
Yeah.
Really, though... Go ahead.
I think Yellow Pubmarine, they just really have it together, and they know how to play this map well.
I think maybe morale is a big thing for Pancake Pals right now.
Yeah.
Like, they were not feeling too great after that pregame scrim. And it feels like just as the days have gone on and their scrims have been played, they've just gotten less and even worse morale. And it's kind of climaxed to this, where they're just doing a really awful job at, playing this game.
Yeah, and I think with part of that comes from, like, just all of the things that have happened. The roster changes, having to have a new team leader. I don't know, it's become a little bit more disorganized, I feel.
Yeah.
Which has been a not good thing for us.
Yeah, definitely some, wrinkles that have spawned here in Pancake Pals, but hopefully, I think they can be wrinkled out. Hopefully, maybe, obviously not tonight. Well, maybe tonight, but throughout the next couple weeks, I'm really hoping that we will see some changes for the good, and eventually they will get back on track to the caliber they maybe were playing, and even better, hopefully. So.
Indeed.
Because tonight they've definitely not been playing, how we've seen them play before. Clearly, there's definitely something going on here. It's really unfortunate that they're playing like they are tonight.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm assuming Pancake Pal is just kind of taking their time here, maybe talking about some stuff, trying to figure out what went wrong. Maybe they've come to different conclusions than we have. Maybe they came to kind of the same conclusions, but either way, we're hoping they can ready up eventually here.
Yes, indeed. Ready to see, hopefully, a turnaround, and if not, just the rest of a match.
At least a close game. That's all I ever want from these. It feels like I haven't gotten a close game to cast in a really long time, but I'm hoping we can at least have a pretty close second half here, and I'll be happy with that. If we see like a decent time from either team, or if all the points get capped from the first team, and then like it's close, like that'll make me happy.
Yeah, because I don't know, it's no fun really to cast just rolls. I mean, sure, there's gonna be some good picks and good plays, but in the end, it's kind of boring to cast and boring to watch, I would say.
Yeah. And I can't imagine it's too much fun to play either, on either side, really. But definitely more for the team getting rolled.
Yeah.
But I don't think, like, Yellow Pubmarine, obviously they've been playing really well. Have you noticed anything that they've maybe been doing wrong? Any mistakes they've made? If there is any?
Well, I don't know. I guess in the first round on their A-hold, they lost probably a few more players than they should have. But I mean, they came back from that really well.
Yeah, and it kind of worked out. Like, they all really just they did spawn in time to defend, so that was good. I feel like their demo got caught up with the flank a lot, just on that first push when they were pushing A and pushing B. The flank would come around into this E point, and the demo would just kind of poke his head in and see what he could see instead of being, you know, spamming on the front lines. Also, a lot of really strange weapons come out from Pubmarine.
It's interesting to see. I don't know what the other strange weapons are, but like it's interesting to see a demo using the Island. No, not the Islander.
Tide Turner.
Yes, the Tide Turner. Thank you. Like, and I don't know. He's definitely used it well, I would say.
Yeah, I would say so. It's not meta for a reason. Like you have to assume that he would be doing, like, maybe it's just he's really good with the Tide Turner, or maybe he's not very good with stickies or something like that, but you have to assume, like, there's got to be something, like, there's got to be some reason why majority of demos do not run Tide Turner, and so you got to be thinking maybe he could be doing better if he played with stickies, but it might just be this map too, like, CP Steel, a map for unorthodox strategies. If there is a map, it's this map.
I would agree with that, yeah.
We've also
this
seen...
week is...
Oh, go ahead.
This week is, I don't know, this week in Highlander, it's been interesting for me, because I play on the Pancake Pals, but it's just different to see. Hello.
Yeah, it definitely has been a really strange week. CP Steel, especially. CP Steel, I feel, is always a strange weekend. Is the server... Did I die?
I think... No, I thought... Yeah, no, I just thought my internet went off. But no, I do believe the server's down. Or it's dying.
Okay. Not quite sure what we're gonna do with that. If the whole thing's gonna have to be played, or now if we're just gonna play. Very strange indeed. You wanna try to, in fact, why don't I we'll cut here, right? And we'll get back to the game once we have more information, and we can get back to it. All right, and we are finally back here on a little bit different of a server. I believe this is now the Pancake Pal server. Gonna be doing a second half here, hopefully. I'm really hoping they're not just gonna do an entire new game here. Pretty sure they're gonna continue on from the last half, but
I would hope so.
Yeah. So we're gonna see who's gonna be attacking. It's gonna be the Yellow Pubmarine attacking first.
I believe so. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So
it appears as though Pancake Pals has the ping advantage on this server.
Yeah, I believe the server in last half was in Washington or somewhere around there, and then this time it's in Texas, yeah. I think. Yeah. So definitely two very opposite ends of the United States, I think. And
pretty much.
Okay, good.
Well, like Texas is more central.
Same thing.
It's pretty far.
Okay. I know approximately where Texas is, and I know Washington is like northwest, because that's where I get the good Valve ping servers. But
oh yeah.
I'm hearing a couple ready up sounds, just waiting on one of the teams. You'd think they would have had a long enough talk.
Okay, there we go.
Good.
Looks like we're starting. Everything stopped there for a minute, and I was worried that the server crashed again.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that would not have been fun. But we'll watch Pancake Pals doing pretty much the same defense they did last time, I'm assuming. That's what it looks like, at least.
Yeah, Yellow Pubmarine, his soldier may switch off, but he's running Cowmangler right now.
You know, I remember scrimming Yellow Pubmarine soldier on Borneo, and he ran Cowmangler on defense for most of the game. So don't put it past that guy to run it.
It doesn't look like he's gonna switch.
No. He's definitely... We saw him with the Liberty Launcher at the beginning of the game, so he likes to switch up his guns, I guess, but...
There's been lots of interesting weapons from the
Pubmarine.
Pubmarine. The sniper goes down for Pubmarine.
Alright. But Dashi gonna trade for that.
Yeah. Looks like Pubmarine has A.
Yep, they concisively spawned sticky trap that door. But Pancake Pals did nice back off into B. They lost their sniper and their soldier, but not huge players, so level 3 gun made by Gravy.
They're going drop down again. It looks like. Oh.
Yeah.
No, they're rotating lobby.
Which is smart, because if you see the sticky trap on drop down,
yeah,
that would not have been fun. Oh, are they gonna go now? Oh, they want to. That medic.
Decisive.
Yeah, it does look like they're not gonna go drop down though.
Yeah, and that gave Pancake Pals the time to set up in Wishbone.
Yep, they have done a good job rotating over to E. So we'll see how much they do actually commit. See the sniper. Oh, and the pop does come out. They're gonna get the demo for it as they're just kind of pushing into this Wishbone area.
And the pyro on red is just gonna deny that Uber.
Yeah, really good job protecting his rest of his combo. And now I assume they're gonna pop back into them. Maybe. Nah, the med's already backed up. They could probably just hold this if they wanted. But that's an excellent point. And Tantalus goes down.
Blue has a level 3 on E.
Yeah, this could be really bad for Pancake Pals, as looks like they might be doing an A to E push. I don't think Pancake Pals are rotating very well either to deal with this. I mean, the pop finally comes out. Yep. They need to focus on that sentry. I think that's gonna be a huge player.
They can get the demo and the pyro.
Yeah, and
Crux just dies. Was it a face stab?
It wasn't.
No, he died to the scout.
Yeah, he didn't die to the spy, but the spy got a good 2 or 3 butter knives off before before he went down. So really unfortunate for Crux there, as they managed to get him off the point, which is the big thing. They want to just drag this out as long as possible, and they're just kind of keeping him in this lobby area. If they can just keep him in here, this is going to be really strong. We see, actually, ooh, good job.
Oh, and they take control of lobby.
Yeah, and we just saw Matt get 3 great kills.
Yeah, Tantalus goes down there heavy to the spy.
Yeah,
looks like the spy's going to go down.
And Matt got the, I believe that was the medic, sniper, and heavy, I want to say, in that spam angle. And now we're going to see the Yellow Pubmarine pushing B with almost no defense.
The combo gets there in time, though, it looks like. But the sentry gets
it's Cowmangler. Yeah, I don't know what the word for that is.
Don't see that too often.
No, fun fact about the Cowmangler, when a gun is Cowmangled, it cannot be healed, or it cannot be pulled back by the rescue ranger. It cannot be picked up at all. It's pretty useless at that point, because it's considered sapped for a short period of time. But even with the sentry going down, it's just Gravy on this point, and he's really low health. He's gonna go down.
Yeah. Blue is holding forward. They only have about 30%. They're not holding forward, but they're going forward. The red Uber comes out.
Oh, was that forced? I think that might have been forced.
I believe it was.
Yeah, that's really hurtful.
They don't do anything with it.
In fact, they're using it to back out.
Backing out, yeah.
That's because they lost Mac.
Backing out.
So
Doctor looks like he's in a good position. Possibly. Oh, he got bumped by the scout, I believe.
Yeah, so that's going to be B down, but they did back up pretty successfully.
The heavy goes down to Quick.
Alright, nice job. I believe the med
Soldiers
just got
in on the
milked.
medic.
Oh.
Oh, there was a force back in the connector to C.
Oh, beautiful work.
This Uber's really not going to do anything, I think.
Yeah, they're trying to do something with it.
The medic goes down.
Ooh, great job by Mac with that stickies. I believe the stickies were actually under the grate, and they managed to kill the people on top of it. So, great work by Pancake Pals. They're doing much better this half, I'd say.
They are indeed. I think that time in between changing servers and everything gave them time to just calm down a bit, talk it out. This is a much better half going on here.
Yeah, they got B in 4 minutes, which is a decent time. We've seen Gem onto the direct hit now. He's on the heavy. He's gonna get almost killed.
He doesn't like to stick with one launcher.
No, and he never likes to run stock apparently. So.
Oh, Doctor got the spy got bumped by the heavy, but I don't think the heavy noticed.
Ooh,
He
okay.
like walked into him.
Ah, but he's gonna get caught out there.
Oh, with the flames, yeah.
Yeah, and Max
That's unfortunate.
running away.
Looks like they're gonna get C.
Yeah, they just kind of dry push that. I mean, they're still there. Like Pancake Pals, they lost their
Tangelos
heavy.
goes down.
Yeah. So now they're gonna be pushing down this death hallway. Maybe no, doesn't look like it. Actually, they are gonna rotate back through connector and probably just go A, B, C, E. Let's see, Mac on the scout. Meta gonna die for that.
Dashy gets the melee kill on the spy. Looked like he was gonna go down there. The Uber is used on E by blue team.
Yeah, entirely used on the sentry gun. And Wrench does an excellent job of saving that gun by picking it up. But now the soldier gonna be in.
Soldier's gonna get in there, take down Wrenched and his gun.
Unfortunate. And I said they were having a better half, but
Doctor almost got the butter stabs on the medic, took him to half health.
yeah, I said they were having a better half, but now they're got a lot of time on this E point.
Just going straight to E. The red Uber is used on E.
Yeah, used on Quick Killer the Scout actually. Does a really good job of getting in there and getting a couple frags.
I believe Crux fell into the pit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Ugh, that's really unfortunate for him. And we're seeing excellent spam done by the Gray V engineer here as he does go down to the Wrenched.
Blue Medic's gonna have about a 75% advantage.
That's
if
huge.
He keeps healing.
Yeah.
But he's only using arrows right now.
Okay, well that's
and
not
Wrenched
helping.
is on him with the Widowmaker. Oh, but he goes down. Oh, the med goes down. He dropped, I believe.
Yeah, he got a saw off on Wrench that brought him just up to 100%. But then Quick did an excellent job of coming in there and making sure that that wasn't going to be a problem for them. As now we're going to see...
Oh, and Tangelos goes down to the spy.
Yeah.
Spy was looking for the med, I think, but he just snapped the positioning.
Heavy's still a pretty good pick, and now we see the sentry gun from blue team. Gray V going to get that taken down by Mac. As, yeah, this has definitely been a much better push. We see Demo all alone here. That's not going to work in beautiful pipe. Walter going to be giving that thumbs up, as the Pyro likes to do.
Well, the time is it's okay. It's doable for Pancake Pals.
Meta again. Meta taking down the medic. That's going to be Crux
like
going down.
Blue combos holding lobby.
Yeah. Again, Meta I haven't said his name as much this half, but definitely proven that he's still got it here in this half.
Yeah, blue takes down the sentry from red.
It's only 4 up right now for Pancake Pals, and they're not really power classes. This could be point right here.
Yeah, it does not look too good for them. Blue medic has 90%.
Yeah, Walter's actually doing a really good job fighting the Demo Jurgen there, but he is just going to make it alive.
Setsuna, the medic. I don't know what hit him, but he fell off into the cliff with almost full Uber.
This cliff. Wrenched again doing so much work with that Widowmaker. He's going to take down the Heavy and the Spy before finally going down to Josh the Sniper. It's a great work by him using that weapon that's not very common. And they're just going to be holding on to this E. Oh yeah, lots of time going down. This is a really strong hold. Very strange positioning from the combo of Pancake Palace, and the scout's in behind him. Nobody sees him. He's milked as well. Yep. Crux going to go down again.
Oh no.
And there's just nobody around him. Like, the positioning is so odd right now, right? Like, the Heavy and Pyro were nowhere near, and a Demo's not going to be able to fight a Scout most of the time, so... Really just problems keeping the Scout on lockdown, and now we see quite a few people on this point, yeah. Oh, Dashi just got Satsuna. Dashi just got a really nice headshot on the medic, as he was standing on the point as well.
It's a good pick, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do anything with it.
Nah, they're 3 up. I believe they were wiped for a second there.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got 6x on point. We see Mac and Crux. They're going to be coming up from under, so just spamming this point. We're going to see what they can do.
Take everybody but the Heavy off that point.
Beautiful work by the combo.
Heavy's hurt.
Now wrenched again. The Widowmaker. It feels like they should have lost this point by now, but they just haven't.
Matt, the blue Ingy falls into the pit. Everybody's just falling in. Mac is doing a lot of work on that point right now.
He really is. Pancake Palace are doing an excellent job, and I feel like Yellow Pubmarine might be cracking a little bit here as they finally cap this D point.
Yeah.
Still not what they need to win, though.
It's 10 minutes for 4 points. It's not too bad.
Definitely not, and again we see this strange kind of Crux and Mac chilling in this under area as the Scout and NG are in on them. NG gonna go down,
Wrench
but now
is just going aggressive.
It's Crux all alone with the Scout. Now this hasn't worked out for him well. He's getting the Uber Saws, but he is gonna go down. Again, that hold just not working out for them as they've got 4x on the point right now.
Blue, I believe all of blue is in E right now. They're just getting ready to stack the point.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. Yeah, Tangelos is still alive, but he's not focusing on the point. He's focusing on the people trying to kill him, and he's gonna go down.
And that is the round.
11:40. That's about like
doable for Pancake Palace.
Yeah, not as good a hold though as we saw Yellow Pubmarine have initially in that first half. So it's gonna be close at least here.
Yeah.
Much closer than the last one, at least.
Yeah. This has started to get interesting.
Most definitely. I feel like Yellow Pubmarine was doing at least decently well. Up until that last like D&E push, they really just fell together. There was a couple times I really thought they had that, and then they just crumbled and lost everything. So I don't know if just the pressure got to them or what, but that was not the greatest push from them, at least at the end.
No, it wasn't. I'm sure they were probably pretty confident that they were going to have the point before Mac came up and just used his pipes and stickies very well.
Yeah, that little under spot was kind of a mixed bag for them, you know. They definitely saved the point a couple times, but Crux died quite a bit from it, just because he wasn't with his combo a lot of the time.
Which was unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely. But we see a pretty strong A hold. Again, lots of aggressive. We're going to see a couple flank members going down for Pancake Pals, as well as Meta going to die, which is proving to be a pretty big player so far here.
It's like, yeah, the combo for Pancake Pals is pretty hurt. But it looks like they're getting the heals from Crux.
You know, Medic doing a good job holding that M1 button as we see the Soldier Gem thinking he might bomb, but deciding against it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the first point for Pancake Pals.
Probably. Pretty standard point. Looks like they just have... They're kind of staring at some tickies. That's the actually...
Demo's going out.
Yeah, Demo wants the Soldier's not even looking at him at this point, but he might end up paying with that for his life. Yeah, the door is closed. He can't do anything. He's going to be trying to retreat through drop down, maybe?
No, he's going aggressive.
Ah, man.
He didn't really do anything.
That was a really late death as well. Like, Pancake Pals really need to capitalize off that.
Oh, the spy on blue gets caught out.
Yeah, but he does on red, too. Cherno Beta also going to go down. Oh, and that's Matt going to get sniped. Really unfortunate. They could have easily pushed with that, I think.
The flank the flank for blue is pushed up into Wishbone, but I think they're gonna go down.
Yeah, maybe. Chicken went down.
Oh,
yeah.
They run into the demo. Oh, demo just kills both of them.
Rest of them gonna go down. The same thing happened last half. Beginning the game, demo died late on A, and then he just came out of that spawn and he cleaned up the flank. So
the sniper goes down for red, so I think they're gonna try and
Dashy doing a lot of work here.
Pyro.
Yep, caught a couple of picks so far.
They could possibly move in off this.
Yeah, Spy also down. Only 6 up right now, as well as Meta also going down.
I think they're going in with it.
Yep, they are gonna pop. Run into this sentry gun.
Doesn't look like the sentry's going. Oh, there we go. Max got the gun.
Yeah, finally the counter pop is gonna come out from the heavy, as Pyro just kind of air blasting the medic back. Didn't quite get anything with that, although he did distract the heavy for a bit.
Is very lit, but he's still alive on 11 health.
Yeah, Crux is really far back. His combo is just kind of fighting up here. They don't really have the numbers, as their flank kind of all went around, and now they're just kind of melting. It's only this kind of thing, and now again we see the scout doing what he likes to do and killing the medic. That was a really unsuccessful push, and it probably shouldn't have been.
Yeah, they had the advantage there. Well, I mean, not uber advantage, but just it looked like they were gonna go in with a good push there.
Yeah,
it just kind of fell apart.
I feel like the big thing was like I didn't really see what their flank was doing. They weren't really in on that push, and then also, you know, the push in general. I don't know if everybody really committed to it. You know, we saw Matt get very low, and we also saw you know, Crux really far back. So I don't know. Yeah. I feel like
Looks like they're gonna dry push. The sentry does go down.
Okay. Yep, already being rebuilt, but this does look like a dry push. It's pretty passive.
The heavy goes down for red.
Man, this should really not be happening. Tangelo's getting super aggressive here. This is a really passive hold. He's gonna die for it.
Oh, he gets away. Oh, the med force is alone.
Ooh, okay. Crux needs to stay alive here. He's doing a good job backing out. And Pyro doing a good job just denying this entire push. He's gonna die for it.
He goes down.
Yeah, now it's a solo demo.
Decided to, yeah. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, we'll see if it works out for them.
Not getting any frags.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Crux is just getting oh, he goes down.
Yeah.
I don't know. These pushes feel like they should be working better than they have been.
Yeah, I mean that push was literally just the medic in the demo, right? They got a couple picks beforehand, which was good, but we saw Mac not able to pin down Jargon and get the frags they really needed. I feel like they could have played it a little more safe. I feel like Crux got, or at least the team in general, got a little too aggressive. They got too excited maybe, and they just they pushed too early.
Looks like the flank wants to put some pressure on E.
And they're all gonna die.
Really
Yeah, we see level 2 gun on E, but it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. It looks like they're pushing again.
Yep.
Another dry push.
Using that distraction, they're
going. Picked up the gun.
Okay, they're at an uber disadvantage currently.
The gun is very hurt. It was sapped.
Yep.
The red Uber's popped, and it looks like
they're
Crux,
trying to.
Crux goes down.
Really unfortunate.
His positioning is not the best.
They're getting aggressive. They're getting really excited, and when they have uber disadvantage, and they can't do that. Like, even though the flank distracted everybody back here, they were still at like a 30% disadvantage, and they just got popped into, and they didn't have uber, and they died. So.
And I'm not sure if that was Crux thinking they could just get the med pick, or not knowing that they were at a disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely. I think they really wanted to try to capitalize on what the flank was doing, but they really just couldn't at that point in time. They needed to.
And it looks like they rotated lobby.
Yeah, they definitely did. Although they might be rotating back now. Looks like.
It does. I think that is what they're doing.
Okay. 5.5 minutes to cap E now. See.
Yeah. I don't know. If they only have 5 minutes left, I'm not sure if going through B is the best option.
feel like an Abe strat could work really well
Yeah.
right now. Going A, B, and then E.
If they can successfully cap this point, I think they'll be fine. But
Ubers are very even right now. And the gun went down.
The demo goes for the charge. Oh no! Soldiers behind. Crux uses on sniper. There's nobody else for him to Uber.
It's so unfortunate.
It's just not. It's not a good.
Dashy
Uber.
trying to use that Uber. Not gonna get anything. Crux is gonna get alive, but really just bad. Like I don't know. Like I don't know, dude. Just all of these.
Yeah.
All of these
going
pushes.
lobby again.
Yeah, they're gonna try going lobby.
But it looks like it's already been called out because it appears as though Red's combo. No, they're still on B. Never mind.
Yeah, well, the demo's here. He knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So that's gonna
soldier.
get called out. They're gonna rotate. The doctor's on the med. Yeah, he doesn't get anything there. Just gets taken down.
Med gets a saw, but doesn't matter because he was already at 100% as he never ended up using there when Crux got forced. And again, soldiers in. A lot of people are going to be going down. We saw Matt go down as well as Crux finally again. Meta coming from behind.
Oh no. That's no good.
Yeah, Yellow Pubmarine's doing a really good job of just constantly putting pressure on this combo. They're having their flank around and just like in conjunction just doing a pinching movements and doing a really good job of making sure this med is like never up basically. So
Yeah. And it's really just taking its toll on blue. Like there's nothing they can do.
They do have 3.5 minutes to cap this E point. The sentry's been moved over to E from Gravy, so Meta again is behind. He's running Mad Milk, and I believe that was a Rap Assassin I just saw.
Yeah, I think he has been.
And the pop does actually come out from Pubmarine. We see again Walter doing his best to air blast.
Yeah, and I think he denied that Uber pretty successfully. But he's still up. I thought he may go down for that.
And they're actually going to cap B.
Now they have 2 minutes 50 about to get the point E. So
Yep.
it looks like Abe is really the only. It's really the only option, I feel.
It's basically just the flank, like kind of seeing that nobody was on B and just kind of capitalizing on that. As I don't know, where's the combo right now? Are they just respawning? I'm assuming that's what they're doing. Oh no, they're going A B.
Yeah.
A B E it looks like. But again, Scout's behind. He's on the medic. He's gonna go down to that. Nice shot by Doctor.
It is. Looks like they're going in through Wishbone.
Yeah, they're gonna be pushing in through Wishbone. I'm not
going
sure.
for C? Okay. I don't think they have the time for that.
No, I don't think so either. And they have E control, it seems like. Yeah, we do see the engineers gonna be on E point. This is it. This is kind of the push they need. We see Mac in a really strong spot, just kind of camping this out. The sentry's gonna be wrangled at him, and he is gonna be just kind of hiding.
3x on the point.
Yeah, that's really strong.
Like,
Wrench gonna fall into the pit.
But he didn't fall in the pit.
Oh.
6 health fell onto the little ledge.
All right,
Just walked back up underneath, got heals. Oh
Yep.
no, he's actually waiting a health pack. But they have about half the cap time on that point right now.
This is very doable. Although they're bleeding a couple
Quick
players.
goes down. Yeah.
And it's just the heavy and the NG. Yeah, they're not gonna get anything with that. As they're both gonna die. Not take anybody with them. And that was almost a full wipe, I believe. Maybe the soldier was alive for all of that, but
Yeah. Pancake Pals looked like they might have had that there, but
and Pancake Pal's flank just kind of running into a combo.
Crux goes down to Meta.
Again.
Meta's on a 6 kill streak right now. He just is dominating.
Yeah, Meta doing so much work. 2 dominations. So literally dominating at this point in time. There's 30 seconds. I don't think it's possible at this point. We see Walter already getting sizzling stats.
Yeah. 15 seconds left. That's the GG from Pancake Pals. Well, from everybody really.
Yep, definitely GG. They looked like they were gonna pull it back a little bit with that first defense on the second half, but it just didn't end up working for them. And that's gonna be a 2-0 win in favor of the yellow Pubmarine.
Yeah.
So again, anything you saw different from the first round there?
Pancake Pals, I don't know. They definitely played a bit better the second round. I'm not sure exactly what they were doing better, but they had a better time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think maybe that was just because they were on defense first. I think both of these teams are much better on defense. And so, you know, when we saw them take this defense, and they did really well, but their offense just wasn't strong enough, and I feel like that really was shown here.
Yeah. And I have the sizzling stats right
Do you
here.
have the sizzling stats?
I do, from Mr. Quick Killer.
Fantastic. If you could send them to me, we could take a look.
Alright. Oh, Meta, how many med picks did he have? He had 7 in the second half.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty insane for med picks. Yeah.
It
7
really
med
is.
picks. As well as 1 for Gemicide, 1 for Josh, and 1 for Jurgen.
12 deaths on Crux. That's definitely not what you would like to see from your medic.
Nah, 12 deaths to Satsuna's 7. I mean, 7's not even a good number, but 12 is a really bad number. You gotta be thinking, gotta be partly his fault, but definitely partly the combo's fault as well. Just the whole team's fault in general. Like, that you can't have your med dying that much. And if Pancake Pals want to do better in the future on this map and in all maps, they really need to work on, you know, that med coordination and keeping them up a lot more.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like this was a very confusing map for Pancake Pals this game.
Yeah, I feel like they were really disorganized. Not really sure what they were doing.
Yeah.
Hoping that they can pull it back, at least get a close game next week, which we will see you on next week. I believe it's Wormtick.
I believe so.
Alright, not a lot of people like Wormtick, but that is the map for next season, or for next week. So thank you for watching. I've been Cornpop16. This has been Octagon, and we'll see you next time.